Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're tackling a fascinating question right at the heart of modern family building. When a surrogate carries a baby, is there a genetic link? Let's dive in. So, this is really the core of it, isn't it? I mean, you carry a child for 9 whole months. It feels so incredibly close, so intimate. It's only natural to assume there must be some kind of biological connection. So, let's get to the bottom of it. Well, the short, simple, and maybe even surprising answer is a big, clear no. But wait, how is that even possible? To really get it, we need to look at the actual science behind how modern surrogacy works. Okay, so our journey starts with the science. The answer lies in a really specific and precise medical process, and it's the standard for pretty much all surrogacies today. The whole thing is called gestational surrogacy. It's a method that uses in vitro fertilization, IVF, but with one absolutely crucial detail. The surrogate who carries the pregnancy does not provide the egg. That's the key to this whole thing. You can really think of it as a clean, 2-step process that separates the genetics from the gestation. First step, embryo creation. An embryo is created in the lab, combining the DNA from the intended parents or maybe donors. The baby's entire genetic blueprint is set right then and there. Only after that's done do we move to step 2, embryo transfer. That little embryo is transferred to the surrogate's uterus to grow in a safe and healthy environment. And that distinction is just so important because it helps us clear up a common point of confusion. There's an older method of surrogacy that's very different from the modern approach. Okay, here it is side by side. With gestational surrogacy, the embryo is made using an egg from an intended parent or a donor. The result? 0 genetic link to the surrogate. But with traditional surrogacy, the surrogate's own egg is used, which actually makes her the biological mother. And as you can imagine, for some very important legal and emotional reasons, that traditional method is extremely rare today. So why is this separation so critical? It's all about creating clarity for everyone involved. By removing that genetic link, gestational surrogacy sets up really clear, unambiguous legal and emotional boundaries. It protects the surrogate, the intended parents, and of course, the child. And this clarity in the science and the law has a massive impact on the personal side of surrogacy. It goes beyond biology and really shapes the human journey for everyone. For the surrogate, this understanding is just so empowering. It lets her fully embrace this incredible, selfless act of being a gestational carrier. She knows she's giving this profound gift of life without all the complexities of genetic ties or parental duties. And for the intended parents, it brings this deep, profound sense of reassurance. It solidifies their connection to their child right from the start, affirming that the biological blueprint belongs entirely to their family. Now, while the science is pretty clear, it often brings up some other questions. So let's quickly tackle a couple of the most common ones that people wonder about. 2 questions we hear all the time. First, do surrogates have parental rights? The answer is a straightforward no. Solid legal contracts establish the intended parent's rights from the very beginning. And the second question, can a surrogate's health or lifestyle influence the baby's genetic traits? Again, no. Now, the surrogate's health is absolutely vital for providing a nurturing environment for the baby's development, but it doesn't change the baby's core DNA. So let's just recap the 3 most important things to take away from this. Number 1, in gestational surrogacy, there is absolutely no genetic link between the surrogate and the baby. None. 2, her role is that of a gestational carrier. She's providing that healthy, nurturing environment. And 3, this critical distinction creates the legal and emotional security that makes the entire journey a positive and successful one. And all of this leaves us with a final thought to chew on. The science of gestational surrogacy is crystal clear, but it also opens up a much bigger, more beautiful conversation. It shows us that the path to parenthood is about so much more than just genetics. It's about intention, it's about love, and it's about the incredible ways we find to build a family.